Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading to North Africa for a game of Flames of War. Alright, so we're going to be North Africa, Flames of War again, our second game. First game was pretty good, pretty popular, so we're going to play it again, but desert this time. So Johnny's brought his British/Indian force, and he also brought his Italians, which I'm going to be playing. And he's brought all of his terrain, and we're going to play a game of Flames of War. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go ahead and start talking about terrain and mission and stuff. So for terrain, tonight's map's going to be the Geek Villain El Alamein map. This is a new one that Max sent us. We haven't used it yet, so this is the first time seeing it. It's a desert map, but it's got a lot of green in it. So if you're looking for a greenish desert map, check out the description, and you can get yourself your own copy of this. So Johnny's going to go over the terrain, as I don't know the terms in Flames of War, so go ahead.
Sure, it's not super complicated. So this will be considered short terrain. So this scrubland, this wreck here.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty much all we have for short terrain. I guess if you shoot over these walls, it'd be short terrain as well.
Okay.
All that does is it gives concealment to the unit inside them, so no bulletproof cover unless you're behind a wall, but that's going to be only for infantry.
Okay.
Buildings are bulletproof cover for infantry, and they block line of sight, obviously. So if you can't draw a line of sight across the building, that's just the way it is, and that's going to be the same for stuff like these rocks. And
okay.
These, if you're on either side, if you're up on them, then you can see over them, and if your tanks are up here, then you can get hull down, so you can get concealment as a tank.
Okay.
Which is not a lot on this board, so it might be useful. The trees, I mean, we'll just count them as if you have to draw a line of sight through them. We'll just say they give you concealment, since we don't have them in, they're patchy, they're not big woods or anything like that.
Okay.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. We don't have too much complicated stuff. I don't think these give cross checks because they're just considered scrubland, so they're not super difficult. The only thing that would give a cross check on this board, to be honest, is if you try to get a tank over the wall. I think that's all we got, to be honest. So
all right.
We won't have too many cross checks. It's the desert, you know. There's nothing out here.
It's a green desert. So
yeah.
All right. So that's the terrain. We'll talk about the mission. The mission. What are we playing tonight?
So we're going to be playing counterattack. We're just rolling off. We're not doing like the force selection stuff where I choose attack or mobile defense, because I haven't played in a while and Travis is still new. So we're just rolling a d6 and using their chart for random mission. So counterattack, I got to be the defender, so I start in this table quarter. Travis is going to be starting over here. I placed my objective here, he placed one over here. So essentially, in this game we're just trying to capture one of these two objectives. I can't do it until these don't become live until the 6th turn. So that means that it's not until turn 6 that we can see if someone has an objective, right?
Okay.
The kind of thing is that my reserves are going to come in on Travis. So my reserves are going to come in from that corner over there. So what? Travis has to be kind of careful about
all right, it's good to know.
He's going to have an early jump on me because I'm going to have 40% of my force in reserve, and then roll each turn to see if they come in. So he's going to have everything. So you can kind of decide: am I going to push here? Am I going to go over here?
So my entire force starts in this table quarter.
You start in that table quarter.
And then 40% of yours starts in
60% of mine starts. Yeah.
Okay, and the other 40 is going to come in.
They're going to come in on that. So along either this edge here or this edge here, I can decide where they come in. So
okay.
So they're meant to kind of counterattack your placement of this thing here, right? To kind of, because the odds are in this mission you'll probably be able to get to this pretty quickly, all right? Because you can start up to 8 inches away from the center line, so you can be like right here. And if you dash or double move, you can be pretty close to it on turn 1, right? Okay. So, but you have to kind of figure out what you want to do with your force that way.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. They don't turn live to turn 6, and if turn 6, Travis has one, he wins automatically. And I can only have one. I can only win if there are no enemies within 8 inches of either of these objectives. Oh, wow. So I have to push you off if you're on it, right?
That's going to be tough.
And you just have to have started the turn within 4 of it and no enemies nearby, so
cool.
It's easier for you.
Alright, so that's the mission. We'll go ahead and let Johnny talk about the forces next. So we'll start off with the Italians that I'll be commanding tonight. And we'll let Johnny, as he's gone over everything, he's going to go over the forces as well.
Yeah, so these are they're Bersaglieri, so they're like better Italian troops. And Travis has a rifle company, so he has his company commander here. So it's just 2 small base teams, then 2 full-size platoons of riflemen, so 9 guys, 9 stands each.
There's a machine gun in each
And
of those, right?
these are just rifle MG teams, yeah. Okay. So they get 2 shots.
All right.
Then you have your dedicated machine guns back here, 3 Breda MGs.
Okay.
Then you have a 3-unit mortar squad. And then last thing you have is 47 millimeter anti-tank guns as another squad. So that's your core formation here.
Okay.
And they are, pretty hard to hit. They're pretty durable. And then for support, we have
probably not as durable as a Fallschirmjäger were.
They're pretty close.
Okay, cool.
These are the L6 tanks.
Okay.
So they're small little scout tanks. They have paper thin armor, but they can do the job. He has some German support in the 2 Panzer III longs and 1 short to give a little extra AT firepower. 4 Semaventes. These are really good. They can fire bombardments or direct fire, and they have pretty decent front armor as well. So they're the best Italian armored vehicle in the war. So
okay.
Then you got
I'll take 'em.
you got 2 Lancias here. These are super fragile. They're just giant guns on a truck, so they can get killed by machine gun fire and stuff. But they have massive guns with massive range, so it can go through anything I have, and I don't even get a save. So, and then lastly, you just have 4 howitzers, just standard artillery. They can work in direct fire if I get too close, but mostly bombardments.
And how many points is this?
This is 100 points on the nose.
100 points.
Yeah, and the only last thing I'll go over is that he also, since we played last time, I'm giving Travis a command card this time. So he's having Bisaglia bombs, which will make his infantry be able to actually hurt tanks if I decide to assault them. It's a kind of a little trap card for me. And last thing I'll say is the Italians have a weird rule where as you deploy each unit, you roll a dice. If you get the symbol, which is like a 5 or 6, they get upgraded stats. So you can see on this card that their normal stats are here, and if you got that little axe thing there, they get better, right? So most of the things get better. Like they go from trained to 3 or better instead, So your stats
That's
get
one of these
bumped up.
dice.
It's one of those dice.
So we'll roll one of these after we deploy, I guess, to see if anyone upgrades.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And that's the Italian force, so we'll go ahead and look at the British. Here we have the British. How many points are the British?
The British are also 100. Or they're 99, and I spent the extra point on a lucky card, which lets me re-roll.
Okay.
So I have 2 formations in my British list. I have a rifle company here, so we have our HQ, small rifle squad, 2 6-pounders, 4 Vickers MMGs, some universal carriers, little scouts, and then these mortars are also part of that, but I have them separated because this is what's coming in reserve.
Okay.
And also 4 25-pounder, a battery of 25-pounders.
Okay.
Just ignore the long-barreled ones. And then my second formation is Death or Glory. So these are, here's the HQ with 2 Valentines and 2 Crusaders CSs. Another troop of 3 Crusaders with the 6-pounder. And then 2 more troops of Valentines. And then my final support piece is a troop of Grants. So Death or Glory, they're easier to hit, so they're hit on 3s. But they have Valentines, so they're pretty good. Their front armor is, I believe, is 7. So in mid-war, that's pretty good. So it's really, can I get close enough to assault with these guys? Because their gun is horrible. It's AT7. So
like a 1-pounder?
Yeah, it's a 2-pounder. So
okay.
it's not good. These guys have a better gun, so do the Grants, obviously, but they're more for bullying infantry off objectives. So
which we may see.
We may see, but you got a lot of firepower to blow these things up as well.
I do.
And they're the danger of 3-man platoons is that you lose 2 and they're checking every turn, right? So
yeah, as I learned in our last game with those Tigers.
That was really unlucky. But yeah.
All right, so that's it for the forces, the mission, and the terrain. So we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so the deployment is done. Johnny deployed 60% of his stuff. So he's got his infantry platoon kind of here in these ruins. He's got his 25-pounder platoon kind of strung out around here. Is that your
HQ there?
company headquarters?
These guys are in ambush back there.
The 2 6-pounders are in ambush. He's got some, looks like Crusaders back behind that bluff there. Vickers platoon. And then over here he's got his Bren carriers. And then another, about 2 Valentines and then 2 close support Crusaders as well. And so that's his. The rest are going to be coming in reserve over here. And then I had to deploy everything. So I got a lot of crap on the table here. So first thing I did is I deployed these little tanks, scout tanks, and I moved up. And I was able to move everything up a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't look like I really did, but there's some rules about getting so close to the deployment zone and the objective. So I pretty much wound up with everything on this line. So they moved up first, and then one of my 90 mil trucks came here, behind here to hide from those Vickers because it's vulnerable to those. I put an infantry platoon here. These what are they called?
Semoventes.
Semoventes are over here. My mortar or my howitzer platoon is deployed back here. My mortar platoon is deployed here. Another 90 mil here. My CO is here. My Elefantino 47 mil guns are here. German Panzer IIIs. My Breda machine gun platoon is up here on this hill. And then I have another platoon over here ready to make an attack on the objective. So plan wise, we'll see. I'll just make a rush for the objective. I don't know how far I'll get, but we'll see what happens. And then he's just going to defend, and we're both going to be going towards that objective there to see who can get there. Because whoever, if I'm there on turn 6, is it either one of us or is it just me?
Either one of us. Well, as the attacker, you have the advantage because you only have to kick me off, right? Okay. I have to have it so nobody is within 8 inches, whereas all you have to do is push me off at least 4 inches away, right? Which you can do with a successful assault no matter what.
Okay.
So you do have the advantage on that aspect.
All right.
Being able to push me off, whereas I have to kind of make like a perimeter around it, you know.
With not a whole lot of stuff over here.
Not yet, but I have the counter. That's
you do have the counter
attack.
He's got a lot of stuff off the board, a lot of tanks. So remind me again how this works for filming format purposes. It's you go, I go. So
you do everything. So you move,
I do everything.
Shoot and assault.
And then you do it, and then that's the end of the turn.
That's the end of the turn. Then I do my thing. So
okay,
probably movement. You're not going to want to. It's a little. It's better to just recap after you move everything, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll pick it. I'll remember it. But I think the format last time was good, so we'll try to replicate that in this game. So we'll go ahead and start with the Italian turn 1. Movement. First thing I did is I moved my little scout tanks up here. My infantry squad is also charged up here to get closer to that objective. The dog is now barking. These guys here also moved up, and that's pretty much it for there. The only other movement over here was this other infantry platoon has charged in towards the village, suicidally possibly, and then the Panzer IIIs are going with them. And as far as shooting goes, everything else is going to stay still and shoot. Oh, I guess I should probably move my
Yeah, you should probably move him to somewhere where he could be used.
So I'll move my CO as well, and then we'll do some shooting. All right, so I did move my CO over here to help with this push towards the center objective. And then I'm going to first start off with my Breda machine gun platoon is going to fire at his infantry. Needing 7s though, so 6s followed by 5s. No, so that's 1 gun. 2 guns. Three possibles that time. Oh, I got 2 hits on you.
Okay.
And then the last gun. So 2 hits. Which out of 18 dice, not bad.
No.
Alright, so you need to roll the save.
Who are you targeting?
These guys here.
Okay, that's fine. You got 3 hits, you said?
2.
2. So just those 2 in there, I guess?
Yep.
So looking for 3s.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so that's the machine gun platoon. Next, I think we'll do these guys firing at... I'll figure it out. Next up, the 47 mils are going to fire at that 25-pounder up there on the bluff, and these are also going to need 7s. So 6s followed by 5s. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to use your dice anymore, man.
You know, I've had... I don't really like the Italian dice. You don't have to use them.
I might not. They might not. So that was these guys. So let's do the mortars. We'll do the mortars next.
Sure.
All right, so my mortar platoon is going to dink a few shots off at that guy right there.
Yep.
And needing a 5.
Yep. So first attempt.
Oh, and I did roll all the special Italian dice, and I didn't get a single one. The only unit that got it was the Germans, who can't get it. Everyone else failed, so no one got a boost in veterans.
You're just regular guys.
Yep, just regular Italians. So we're gonna try to range in on this dude here.
Need a 5.
Nope.
So second attempt.
Second attempt. Come on.
There you go.
Range in.
Yep.
The Wargaming World dice have come through again, so we'll get the template out and see what it hits.
Normally it'd be 4, but because you second attempted, it's a 5 now.
Okay.
So
I got all of these guys here.
Yeah, you got these bunch here.
So we'll just roll these 3 in the ruins.
Need 5s.
Okay.
So the back guy gets a hit, and then the 25 pounder. No, and then 1 HQ guy. No.
Nope.
So for this guy here, he's fine. But I am pinned down.
Nothing. Okay, we pinned those guys. That's cool.
Yeah.
Next up, since we had some luck, we'll use our howitzers to fire onto something as well. I'll have to think about it. My howitzer battery is going to also fire at the same guy.
Sure.
Not a whole lot else to see. So see if we can range in. Needing a 5? No. Okay, we got on the second one again. Okay, same thing.
It's the same thing, yeah.
So those first 3 guys in the building there.
Needing 5s. You got the middle guy this time. He's okay.
Alright, then the 25 pounder.
Nope, and then the HQ. No. But you're ranged in, so you won't have to do that.
So both of these, all my indirect fires ranged in. Next up we'll do, how about this 90 mil here, we'll fire at your 25 pounder.
Sure.
Okay. Guys firing at that 25 pounder on the hill, needing 7s.
You get 2 shots.
2 shots.
You didn't move, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
You have your other big ass one too.
The other big ass one.
Yeah. Their range is like 48 inches, so they can...
The BA1. He'll fire at him as well.
No.
Damn.
Yeah. It's hard to fire at stuff that doesn't move.
Yeah, I guess so. So all I have left is this infantry platoon, and we'll do the Panzer IIIs next, and we'll fire at those guys in the building again, I guess.
The main...
I'm going to have these 2 on the left. We're going to fire up there at the 25 pounder.
Yep. Or 7s, sorry.
7s again.
You got 1 possible.
Nope.
And then the same thing over there.
And then this one on the right is going to fire at the one behind the building there. Nothing.
You should just keep the Italian dice.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Mine aren't doing a whole lot better. These guys here, they'll just fire straight ahead.
Yeah, so it'd be
probably won't do anything.
It's 1 shot each because they moved.
Infantry platoon is going to fire ahead.
Yep.
We haven't done a damn thing yet, but I only need 6s this time, so something.
There's 2.
2 possible. Okay.
So I mean, they can only really see. Well, I guess they can see it here and here. So
okay.
I guess here too. So really, it's here, and then you get to decide.
Oh, I didn't see that guy back there.
Yeah, they can go here.
That's your platoon leader?
No, he's like a little mini mortar.
Oh, this okay.
A little hand mortar or whatever. So here, he's okay, and
2-incher.
They're both okay.
Okay, all right, and that's it. Yeah, that's it for me. So, big movement this way towards the objective. A lot of shooting and with almost 0 effect. We did pin down those guys at least. So that's it for the Italians and the British phase. So end of the British movement phase. I will start over here. He did get some reserves in.
Yeah,
a troop of Valentines came in. So they came in 16 from his edge here, and they just moved on this direction, kind of facing what I have here. This platoon of Crusaders, it's a couple of Valentines, a couple of Crusaders.
Yeah.
They've moved up into that scrubland there. The Brent carriers moved behind that wreck. And then lastly, you had these Crusaders here just moved up on top of the bluff. Oh, and can't forget this, 2 6-pounders have ambushed out of nowhere. A bunch of shirtless dudes in helmets. So we'll see if they can do it. So it'll move on to shooting phase. He's going to try to do some indirect fire with his Vickers platoon. Oh, these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they're they're pretty far, and if I can get a decent template on them,
it'll pin down.
And I can pin them down. They're just, I can hit like.
Is that all it does? Is pin them?
Well, you can die. You're in the open, right?
Oh,
so, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to put it back here to get these back guys there.
Okay.
But I still need to range them. So.
All right. So you getting a couple of chances with that, like I did, or?
Yeah, just like you did. I'm just trying to figure out what my skill is.
Okay.
It's still 4.
All right, still 4.
So I need a 4 because it's in the open technically.
Okay.
So here's the first try. Nope. Second try. Yes.
You got him.
So
I got to roll a bunch of saves.
Well, I got to roll to hit you still.
Oh.
So since they're all kind of the same, we'll just do it as they like. 'Cause they're all just rifle teams.
Okay.
And I can get, we'll just say, basically all these guys. So not the front 3.
All right.
So 6. So I'm just going to roll 6. Since I did the second attempt, I need 5s to hit you. And you can just put them where as they lie next to the guys. I'm trying to just get 1 hit, to be honest. That's all I got.
Got one.
So we'll just call it this guy back here. Yeah, so you need a 3 or better or he's dead, because he's out in the open.
No.
And they are pinned down.
Some Italians have been killed.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Damn it. Alright, so they're pinned down.
And they are pinned down, yeah. That's kind of the beauty of that thing.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. So I don't have to waste the 25 pounders to try to do the same thing.
Alright, so the machine guns at indirect fire, pinned down, killed some guys. So what's next?
We'll do the 25 pounders, so we'll try to counter battery fire onto like here.
Alright. 25 pounder, counter battery.
Yep.
Onto all this.
Here's the first try. Yes.
Oh no, it's a hit.
So we'll put the template and figure out what the best way to point it. I think that's probably the best I'm going to get, so 1 of each thing.
So the whole platoon of mortars, the
Yeah.
90 mil, and then this guy here.
So I got to try to hit that first. So here's we'll do the 3 mortars as they lie. I just need a 3 because I ranged in only the middle guy. And here's the Lancia is also hit. And then the last guy is also hit.
Alright. So we'll roll for this mortar here.
Yeah, so that's your save. That's a 3 or better. You're fine. But you are pinned. That's my dice.
So the Lancia.
Lancia is just a straight up, because it's artillery, it just needs, it's a 5 or better. Or this
5?
thing's blown up.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. It's a truck. Hey,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
okay. And he doesn't get pinned.
The 25 pounder, you don't care.
Yeah.
25 pounder takes a hit.
Possibly dead on a 3 or better. Not 4 or better, but he's dead anyway. And the unit's pinned down. So both the mortars and the howitzers are pinned down. There should be a couple of those pinned down markers in there.
Okay, so put those out and then we'll let him decide what he wants to
Yeah.
shoot next. So start with the 6 pounders.
Yep.
Firing at the Panzer IIIs.
Yep, it's long range, so I need 5s in the open. And they didn't move, so they get 2 shots each. Just 1 hit, so we'll put it on the long barrel, obviously, but you probably want to try to switch it to the short barrel, because he's worth less, right? No, so, but now it's my AT of...
We'll figure out the AT and
I
armor.
think it's...
So he hit with a 9. I need a 3 or better to bounce it. I got a 3.
That's a tie.
Tie.
So on a 4 or better, I bail you out.
Okay.
So possible bail here. He's bailed out.
Alright. Oops, just pinned down.
Those have both on them.
Oh.
The newer ones with the ram's head on them, they have... The one you had, the pinned down one?
Okay. We'll find it. And we'll let him figure out what he wants to shoot next. Crusaders next at the Panzer IIIs.
We'll be targeting the active Panzer III. Travis can always switch it if I get any hits. Needing 5s as well, I believe, because I think we're pretty sure we're outside of 16. Yeah.
Okay.
Needing 5s here. 2 hits, so I want to go here and here. You can obviously try to switch to the...
Yeah, let's try to switch one to the bailed out.
Yeah, that makes sense. No.
Negative.
So again, it's the same thing. You're looking for 3s or better.
Alright, long barrel.
You bounced it.
Short barrel.
Bounced it.
Bounced it. Okay. And then the last thing, you got your...
We have some infantry to shoot at, so I'll just fire the rifle MGs. We got 1, 2, 3 that can see.
Oh, and his mortar ran into that building.
I don't know if you can fire while moving, so I'm just going to say no, just for the sake of time.
2 inchers should be able to.
Well, I'll look right now. 6 shots needing 4s for these guys. Just 1 hit, so
3 up?
Yeah, it's a 3 up. They're good. I don't really care about the mortar too much.
Okay, so that's it.
Well, that's it for this side.
Oh,
I do
yeah,
have
that's right. We still got
to shoot over here.
So we'll come back and shoot on this side next. Start the Valentines here at the Semoventes.
Yeah, we'll try.
Or are we gonna change it to these guys?
You know, we're gonna start here because I can only see this guy and this guy.
Okay.
So I'll start.
So we'll start with these platoons against these guys here.
They can't see anything. They're out of range anyway. So here's number 1. I think I need a 6. So
all right.
I can only see this guy. Nope. Same thing over here. No. So,
okay,
and
so
then
nothing there.
Yeah, and then these 3. Oof. We'll fire at the L6s because my gun's weak as well. So I need 5s in this one. Got one hit, so I will put it on this guy here. You can try to swap if you want. But
no, I don't think there's any reason.
So I think your armor. Oh, that might
4.
Your front armor is going to go up to. Oh wow, 4 plus 4. Yeah, you bounced it. my AT is only 7.
I thought you said these sucked.
They do, but my gun is also just as bad.
Your gun also sucks.
Yeah, it's anti-tank 7. So.
All right, so
beat that. I got nothing else. I don't have any shooting scoots. I don't think.
All right.
So that's
Move on to turn 2. So first thing I do is cleanup phase. So these guys are pinned down.
Yeah.
So I'll see if I can get them to unpin.
Check their morale real quick.
I have a bailed out tank. And then 2 pinned down.
So those guys rally on a 3 or better.
All right, come on, guys. All right, we rally. All right.
Take that off.
The bail tank.
They remount on a 3 or better as well.
No problem.
Yeah, no worries at all.
The mortar platoon.
The mortars rally on a 3 or better as well.
Oh no, the mortars stay pinned, and then the 25 or the artillery battery.
Yep.
A 3.
That does it. They're fearless.
All right, so fearless. Artillery battery, and that's it. So now I will do my movement. All right, end of the Italian movement. These guys just kind of rotated because there could be some reserves coming in, and they're kind of here to guard my flank and all this stuff over here. I just turned the turret onto my 90 mil to face this way for the same purpose, and then my little scout tank platoon is moved up behind the rock. My infantry has gone into the village. A couple guys went into the building here. The rest are just swarming the square and just moving in. Over here, the 47mm guns have advanced into the scrubland. The Panzer IIIs have moved up just a little bit. So we're making a push on the village right away. And the infantry platoon has also moved up into the village as well, keeping our 2-inch bubble from those guys in the building there. And I think that's it, so we'll move on to shooting. Start with the Semoventes at the Valentines. Long range, so needing 4s. 2 shots. Well, they did move.
They did move?
Yeah, they just kind of turned and moved up a little bit.
Oh, well then 1 shot each.
1 shot each. So needing 5s?
4s? Well, you have 1 more shot.
Oh.
Because you have 4 of them.
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits onto the Valentines.
So just put them on here. Your AT's 8, my front armor's 7, so
anything but.
I just need to roll 1s, so they're fine.
Okay, so that's that. The little tankettes, we'll just have everything shoot over here as well.
You can't hurt them.
I can't?
No.
I can't hurt.
You can hurt the Crusader.
Alright, we'll fire at the Crusader then. We'll just have 1 shoot up.
Sure.
It's a miss anyway. Alright, so that's those guys. Infantry aren't going to do anything. Oh, the 90 mil is going to fire at your Valentines.
Yep.
2 shots at 4. Let's knock out a couple of these Valentines here. Yeah. Didn't even get a hit.
I got super lucky on that one. It's 18-14.
Gotta open their ass up. Okay. Next, I'll have my Elephantinos will fire up at those Crusaders up there on the hill. So 3 can see the guys on the hill. This guy can't, so he's going to fire at the Vickers.
Yeah. So you are within. You're within 16, but I am hull down, so you need 4s to hit me. So 3 shots at 4.
Hold down? Oh, just because of where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Needing 4s.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay.
On the only 2 you can see, and then you can go ahead and fire there. They
Right,
just need 6s. So.
This guy over there at the Vickers.
So I think the Elephantino is a...
Elephantino. What is that thing?
It is an AT6.
6, what's your armor?
My armor is maybe a 4 on the Crusaders. So, so here's the first one. He's okay. Here's the second one. As a
crap! It goes through.
Yeah.
So I need to roll what, a 4?
4 better, and you destroy him.
Come on, Elephantino. Damn, you
failed that.
You didn't get it.
These guys don't remount very well, though. So they're not as good as your guys.
Okay, next I'll have the Panzer IIIs will fire up there at those guys next.
Okay. Same thing, you need 4s. You want to split the short barrel one, though, because he has lower armor.
Alright, short barrel will be white.
Sure.
He's the only one that hit.
He's the only one that hits. What do you want to put it on?
The non-bailed out guy.
I'm going to try to switch it. I do. So I'm going to put it on the bailed guy. I think it's a 9. Oh, the short guy. I think he's an 8 against my 4. So I need a 4 better.
No problem.
6, he bounces it.
Okay, next is going to be my, we'll fire my infantry platoon at your infantry platoon.
Sure.
In Italian infantry platoon number 2, 8 shots onto the Italian, or the Indian troops.
You got a few there, right?
5s you said?
Yeah. 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, they're pinned down.
5, oh, we pinned them.
Yeah.
There might be an assault in our future.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get those dudes out of here right away.
It's
all
not
right.
a bad idea. Okay, you got 5 hits, right?
5 hits.
So you can see pretty much everyone, so I'm just going to roll them.
Okay.
And then I'll roll give me one of those tabletop CP dice. That'll be the mortar guy.
Okay.
So needing 3s. We got
the mortar guy failed.
Mortar and a regular guy back here failed. So you have to roll 6 up.
No problem.
So, and then one more for this guy back here. No, so they're both okay.
Oh well.
Yeah, well, it's close.
All right, so next thing my 90 millimeter.
You have your 190 mil back there and one in your howitzers too. So.
Okay, so my 90 mil will fire at the Crusaders.
Sure, just needing 4s.
Even though they're hull down?
Doesn't matter. Oh, 5s, but yeah.
Okay, we got 1. All right, so now try to block that.
14. I can't, but I'm going to try to switch it to the one that's bailed. I don't, so you get to choose. I guess it has to be this guy because you can't see this other guy. So that's firepower. So
firepower is what, 3?
3 or better, yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, we killed something.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Killed the Crusader, and then I'll figure out what I want my howitzers to shoot at. Okay, I'm going to have my howitzer is already ranged in onto that platoon.
Yeah, point your howitzers like that. It's kind of more cool. You did that one.
Okay. All right. So I lost a howitzer, though. Is that going to matter?
Not until you get to 2 guns.
Okay.
So just do these 3 guys first, needing 4s. You hit the back guy. I'm rolling 2 because I have to reroll successful save. So I need 2 3s or better.
Oh man, those dice are rolling 6s like crazy.
Yeah. Here's my lieutenant here, or second lieutenant, same thing. Didn't hit him, and then here you still need a 4.
25 pounder is hit.
That's bad actually.
That's good.
That's bad for me because now they're pinned down, which is bad. And then I got to roll 2 saves. 4 better. Oh no! So
fails.
firepower check. 3 or better, and they're dead.
Boom.
Dead.
Killed the 25 pounder.
I'm gonna swap this guy because that's this is actually a 17 pounder.
Okay. That's cool. I think that's it for my shooting. So next will be my assault, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean you might as well go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it. So my platoon is assaulting that building.
Yep.
We're kind of trying to stay clear of some of this counter fire up here.
Yeah.
But the 25 pounder, and then all these guys are going to get to fire. But I am going to go in the building. So you said you got 6 shots?
Yeah, I'm just trying to check these.
6 shots.
Because the mortar is slow firing, so I think it's going to hit you on a 5 because they're pinned.
Okay.
And then same with the boys. So I'll have to kind of separate some stuff because.
Right. And as long as you don't get 5 hits.
Yeah, as long as I don't get 5 hits, you're good.
Okay. Which shouldn't happen if 6 dice and 2 of them need 5s.
Because, so I have a boys boys here, mortar here, so that's these two will be needing 5s. This guy is pinned, and also I believe slow firing, so I think he might need a 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 regular rifle. And well, actually, this guy can't fire, so it's only 1, 2, 3 regular rifle MGs. So 6 shots only. Right, oh wait, sorry. Oh. The commander. So 1 more from him.
Okay. So go ahead and do your.
Yeah, let me just. Sorry, I just want to check the 25.
All right, so it's a 4 for the 25 pounder as well. So okay. Rolling all the 4s first.
Yep. So here are all the 4s. No, I'm not going to pin you.
1 hit.
1 hit.
The 5s.
2 hits total.
So 2 3-up saves.
Yeah, and it's got to be on the teams coming in here. So I'm going to choose the 2 in the front. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, fine. So now you take your swings.
Salt time. 2 against the boys.
Yep. Let's check your skill.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, because I think that might have missed.
Yeah, I can't lose this assault. That's
yeah, that missed.
Oh boy.
So then 2 against the other guy. Yeah, so you killed him. Which is actually more important because you want the rifle teams are deadlier. All right, now I got to motivate to counterattack.
Oh boy. 3 or better for bulldogs.
And I have my HQ guy nearby, but it's only these guys that are going to be able to do it. So here it is. It does.
They're coming in.
So I'm going to counter with this guy here, and the boys guy's already in there. Okay. So here's the boys, which needs a 4.
Oh crap!
Yeah, so that's 1 guy dead, and here's the other guy missed.
So we both lost a team.
Yeah. So now you got to motivate to counter me. To stay in the fight, you do.
Staying in the fight.
So this guy can move up. So now you have 1 swing at the boys and 2 at the other guy.
So the boys.
You hit him, and then 2 at the mortar guy. He's dead.
Okay.
So we just go back and forth. So here's again, do I counterattack? Yes. I do. Here's the swing with the boys. He doesn't.
Nice. See if I counterattack. I do. And it was 2 at the boys?
You got 3 at the boys, technically.
3 at the boys.
Because you can move this guy because he's part of the assault, so.
Charge.
He's dead. Barely, but he's dead. And that's it. The assault's over because I have no more teams that started in the assault.
Do I consolidate?
After I have to move 6 inches, at least 6 inches away from the assaulting team.
At the end of the assault, I pushed the Indian troops out of the little village, and I have occupied the village. Still a little bit of ways away from the objective, but at least we're getting closer.
Well, so the thing is, next turn, if you assault like my guns, or say you assault these guys, my guns can't get outside of 6 anymore. Because they can't move, right?
Oh man, yeah, you are pretty weak back here, aren't you?
No, actually, they can move 2 inches, but say you get up this close, like 2 inches is not going to get me out of 6. They count as destroyed. So
you need to deal with these guys, right?
I need to deal with them at some point, yeah. But I'm in rough shape right now because, yeah.
Do you have any rallies or anything to do?
If your turn is over, yeah, I definitely do.
I think my turn is over, so
okay.
We'll do that. So we'll start pin down over here.
Yep, so pin down. I have my company commander nearby, and I believe they rally on they still only rally on a 4, so we'll start the infantry platoon. They do not rally.
Don't rally. That's not good.
The guns, they definitely need to rally.
They don't rally.
Oh, they rally on a 3.
Oh wow!
With the reroll still.
That is a bad luck right
get
there.
back in this tank. He does not.
Within the company commander's range. Does that matter?
It does, but I don't think he is. Well, no, that's not his commander anyway, so it wouldn't matter. So I have to do a motivation check. I'm going to burn my lucky card on the rally here. I don't think I can't reroll a reroll because I already did that with the company commander. Okay. So I'm going to burn my lucky card. Well, let me see if I can get it. So I think their
motivation check.
Yeah, let's see what their last stand or motivation check is here. I feel like it's probably not great.
If they don't pass this, is the whole platoon gone?
They run away, yeah.
Wow.
It's 4 better. There's nothing else. Here it is, 4 better.
Oh, he got
sticks around.
Okay, so he's still bailed out.
He's still bailed out, but he sticks around.
All right.
That's big. But this is really big too, the 25 pounders. That's really sucks.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for my maintenance, and it's turn 2.
Turn 3 now. Oh no, it's bottom 2. Okay.
Bottom 2.
So it'll be British movement. Oh,
I got to see
reserves.
if I get reserves, so I get 2 dice this time.
He desperately needs these.
I got one.
One more set of reserves.
So I'm going to bring in the Grants.
Alright, so let's start the British bottom of turn 2. Grants came in over here, facing the Semoventes. These Valentines have moved up. These Valentines have moved up.
Yeah.
The 2 Crusaders stayed. The 3 Brent carriers are hauling ass as fast as they can go over there to help support this objective, as it's suddenly looking very weak. And I think that was it for his movement.
Yeah, I can't. These guys are all pinned, so I'm just gonna have to try to dig them in.
Okay, you want to try and do it right now?
Sure. So here's the rifle platoon. See, well, that's the only guys that are gonna dig in. So the rifle platoon, they do.
Yeah, those dice are pretty good.
Yes and no.
That rat pops up quite a bit.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so that's digging in and
just shooting
phase. Okay, Grant's going first.
Oh, actually, sorry. I'm going to fire a smoke bombardment with these guys.
Oh.
I'm going to try to, anyway. So we're going to direct it, and we're going to try to drop it in front of your... Like, this is going to be our target here.
Smoke bombardment, okay.
So I'm just going to roll 3 dice, because for smoke, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You don't count terrain or anything. I just barely got it. So it's a...
Oh boy.
Smoke stuff.
Alright, smoke. We'll put the smoke out. Okay, so we're going to do Grants into...
Yeah, sorry.
Semoventes.
And the reason I did the smoke is because that has to be the first thing you fire before anything else. Okay. So that's why I kind of had to redo it. But
so there's the smoke.
The goal was to basically block
the 90
millimeter, right? So, so here are these guys. We'll start with their.
So they have guns. What do they have? They got two AT guns.
Yeah, so they have the whole gun and then the 37 millimeter on top.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna fire the whole gun first, needing 4s on your Semoventes.
Okay. Oh man!
I should have fired. I knew every time I do that. See, these guys are hot and cold.
They're hit or miss.
Here's the 37s, 5s. Yeah. All right, that's not a great sign. So they're just gonna get blown away next turn.
All right, my turn. Next up, we'll do the Valentines here.
3 Valentines into the side armor of these guys.
The side armor of the tankette.
Yeah, needing 3s here.
Okay.
4, sorry. 2 hits. So we'll go here and here. And I think your side armor is thankfully 1. So
1.
You can still tie on a 6 though. So.
Alright. No ties.
But again, it's 4 up firepower. So the guy in the back, dead. Middle guy is bailed.
Alright. Bailed out. And then this guy's dead?
Yep. Then my 2 HQs here are going to fire into that same, maybe that or just machine gun the infantry in the open.
Yeah, I'm thinking machine gun and...
Yeah, they're probably more of a threat. So we're going to just fire they only have 3 though. 6 shots, the machine gun targeting this guy in the open here. Where do you want me to roll it? In here?
Here, there, yep.
Needing 4s because you're somehow veteran. I got 3 hits only though.
We've been here for a long time.
Yeah, so we'll go something like here, here, and I guess here.
Okay, so I can just roll all 3 of those together.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You save all 3. Yeah, they're good. Just like.
But 2 more, they're going to be pinned, right?
Yeah, but I got nothing left over here. I should have
those 2 guys back
They
there?
fired the smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should have actually fired these guys into there, but that's okay.
Okay.
So that side's done. I think what we're going to do here is fire our Vickers into your Elephantinos if they are within range.
Those guys to there, alright.
Which they are. And I think the Vickers, they get 6 shots. There's going to be a lot of dice.
Okay, 6 shots each. All the Vickers into these guys in the scrub land here. These 5s?
Actually, before I do that, you might be 6s. 16, 16. I'll have to spread them. I'll have to do them differently.
So half of them are going to be 6s, half of them are going to be 5s.
Yes, sir. You're getting it now. All right, so here's the first one. These are needing 5s. Okay. These are gotten cold, man.
They went cold.
3.
They're ice cold.
Time to use the big ones.
Okay.
All right, these are needing 6s. Ice cold again. I didn't even pin you, man. Just 4. Could kill all 4 if you roll a bunch of Twos and ones though.
They have no gun shield?
No gun shield. Just one.
Saved him.
This guy's dead only.
Oh, I lost a guy.
Yeah, because you rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. So the guy's dead.
Yeah.
All right then.
And they're not even pinned.
Not even pinned, but I did lose a
yeah.
gun crew. All right, well that sucks. All right, what's next?
The 6-pounders will go into the P4s.
All right, 6-pounders here. Back into the Panzer 3s.
Yep. Panzer
2 shots each.
Yeah. This time I need 4s because you're within 16.
Oh.
So we'll double up on the
all hits
on this guy here.
No more big dice.
So yeah, well you can try to swap the extra hit to the short if you want, which you probably should. You do. So this guy gets 2.
All right, so the short dice is going to go.
Yep. So
the short barrel.
For armor 5, so you need a 4 to tie this time because we're close range.
Oh crap! 2 went through.
We'll leave the dice there for him failing.
Okay, then the guy in the middle.
He ties though.
Ties.
Yeah, because it's a 9. So.
Okay, and then the guy in the end
fails.
Oh man, that.
It could be bad.
6-pounder platoon suddenly.
Yeah. So here's 2 possible destroyed. Oh, no. It's just double bailed.
Double bailed.
Possible bail. He's bailed. And possible destroy is destroyed. So that last guy's dead.
That last Panzer IV is killed. He's bailed and he's double bailed.
Yeah, so you have to roll an immediate motivation check for him on a 3 or better. He's fine.
Got it.
So they're just all bailed.
And then I bail back in.
That's
my turn.
That's the start of your turn.
Okay. The last Crusader.
Yep.
He's going to fire back at the Panzer IIIs again.
Same thing. His target, the long-barreled guy within. Well, actually, no. He's going to have to target the short-barreled guy to be within 16. So we'll do that. So needing 4s. Just the one. So it's going to have to be on him.
It's a fail.
It's a possible. Here's a possible.
Oh.
He's dead. Well, he's already bailed too. So you got 1 bailed tank there.
That platoon got.
They're in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Suddenly the odds have evened over here a little bit. All right. So what's next?
I was gonna direct fire, so I'm gonna just direct fire this guy. He's gonna shoot like this at the last remaining Panzer IV.
All right. Direct fire, 25-pounder.
Needing a 4, missed.
Okay, thank God.
The rest of them will just fire into these infantry in the open, needing 4s.
2 hits.
So we'll go here and here. And you can
3 up saves.
Oh, actually, I think one of them has to go here. Okay. So 3 up for that guy. He's fine. And then 1 guy over there.
Oh, 1.
So he's dead.
Okay.
Put that guy over there. But no pinning because...
No pinning, but yeah, I've gotten a little bit beat up, but...
Yeah, that platoon's a little beat up. And then we'll fire just the machine guns these guys have. So they're pinned, so they only get 3 total. And then these guys get their...
Okay.
Let me check. Let me just make sure these guys actually have rifle MGs.
All right, here we go. Just rifles.
5, needing 4 here. Because we'll target...
They're pinned though. Doesn't that do anything to them?
It lowers their rate of fire to moving, which is still a 1. Oh, slow firing. You're right. They need 5s. So the 3 here need 5s because these back guys are pinned here.
Okay.
Just 1, which we'll put on this guy in the open, which you can try to swap.
Yeah, definitely.
And then these 2 are not pinned. They need 4s, which still target the open guy. That you can try to swap, of course.
So
well, I can't actually see that guy, so one of them has to be on him.
All right, so I'll try to swap from my platoon leader.
Sure.
No.
You don't. So now you just take them.
Platoon leader save.
2 saves in the open here. Oh, he's dead. But he can just replace that
Getting
guy.
Smaller.
Yeah. And then you just have 1 here. He's fine. They might be pinned. Oh man, I should have kept track of how many.
Yeah, we'll check it out. And that will do it for the British shooting. So he's even the odds up over here quite a bit. I lost a little oomph in my attack, and then he has a whole bunch of tanks pressing on my left flank on this side, and my Panzer III platoon is decimated. All right, so we'll come back and start turn 3. The 1 bailed Panzer.
So first check to get back in.
See if I get back in. Do I have to do a motivation check or?
It's the same. It's a 3 up for them. So he doesn't get back in, and then we'll check last. You might as well just go ahead and do a last stand at 3 or better.
Got it.
Yeah, he's fine.
But so he's just still bailed.
He's just stuck there, basically.
Stuck there. Okay. My mortar platoon.
Unpin your mortar platoon. They do.
Okay, good. I need them.
Yep. You have a bailed out tank over here, L6. They're actually pretty lousy at getting back in.
Yeah, with the 2, definitely.
Definitely not. So
Not
still bailed out.
Okay.
But they're still in good spirits because they got 2 tanks active.
Okay.
I think that's it because I didn't pin them. So
the movement phase.
It's the movement phase. Yeah.
And is your infantry platoon still pinned down?
We're still pinned. My artillery's still pinned. So
I might have to go after them. All right, Italian movement phase.
Yeah.
Italians are done moving, so I've just repositioned myself to get into hard cover in here. I do plan on bombarding, so I'm going to spend a turn in here and then a turn trying to soften them up with 25 pounders. My machine gun platoon moved off the bluff and they moved down in front of the bluff because they were out of range. So they're going to try to get up to where they can shoot something. AT gun platoon just stayed put. All my artillery and my mortars. My mortars are going to try to... maybe the Vickers. We'll think about it. Over here my 90 mil just turned his turret over there, see if we can help finish off that. Valentine over there because the smoke is blocking the way anyway on this side. They're going to stay put and just fire at the Gramps. The infantry platoon in this village has just got into cover. Most of them, not all of them, could make it. And then I have one bailed out little tank here, and then the other 2 just backed up to try to help just defend this village a little bit from all this enemy armor that's swarming in. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and do the shooting phase. So we're going to start off with the my howitzers. I don't even know what they're called.
yeah, they're howitzers.
Just howitzer.
100 millimeter.
100 millimeter howitzers. I have one of them in 28 mil, but I didn't really ever know what caliber it was. But anyway, they're going to fire through this little gap here, and we're going to just try and drop one about right there where that crown is on the objective.
Yeah. So if you do there while staying outside of that deadly close, you can get pretty much
all but your HQ.
Well, the thing is, we have to, with the artillery, when it's this close, we have to keep it a certain distance away from your friendly targets, right?
Okay.
So with that, you can get probably not the HQ, but you get these 3 plus a 25 pounder, so it's still good.
See if it lands.
Yep. You're over terrain, so you need a. Let me check their skill. It might only need a 4. Because the artillery, no, you didn't, yeah, it's still 4. You need a 5.
5 up.
First attempt.
Italian artillery for the win. No.
You get 2 more tries, though.
Nope. Come on, Italian artillery.
No.
Man, we don't hit anything.
No, so this goes.
All right, let's try the mortar. The mortar battery on the Vickers. Vickers platoon.
Yeah, you have plenty of range. It's 40 inches, so you can drop it straight on top of them. I think the way.
Let's do it.
I'm perfectly.
You're perfectly spaced out
so
for me.
that's a 4.
Oh no!
Second try. No,
oh wow!
One more.
Oh,
Italian artillery is.
Mortars and artillery all missed.
Stud rounds, I guess.
Yeah, I guess some bad rounds. Okay, the infantry will fire at your infantry, I guess.
Yeah.
Here we go. Italian infantry platoon firing into what's left of this British infantry platoon.
A lot.
1 hit.
Well,
wow.
Here's a save. I failed it. So
save.
firepower check. 6 up.
Come on. You gotta whittle them down a little bit. Oh, I saw it. I saw it there.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, let's see what's next. Email is gonna fire a couple of shots up at the Crusader.
See this bailed one though, because of this rock here.
Well, I'll shoot the bailed one then.
Yeah, might as well. I see 5.
Got 1.
I can't save it, so.
So just straight to firepower.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
Yes, kaboomed.
So one of the.
So they're gonna have to take a last stand
toast.
check next turn, or when it's my turn.
Okay. The Elephantinos, man, they can't really see anything anymore either.
I would fire the 25 pounder personally, and then you can use that guy to fire at these guys.
So these 2 here.
Because their firepower is a 4 up, it's pretty good. So.
All right, so these 2 guns are going to fire at the 25 pounder on the bluff.
You're within 16, and I fired, so you just need a 5.
Got 1.
So I have a 4 better save. He saved.
And then this one's going to shoot over at that Vickers platoon over there.
Same thing.
Missed.
He didn't move. He gets in the.
Oh,
he
2
didn't
shots.
move. You get 2 shots. So you should actually have
2 more.
2 more for this guy here.
Okay, so nothing
Same
there.
5.
I got 1.
No, it's 5s.
Oh, 5. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Nothing. All right, so we'll move on to this one here. Can definitely see.
Can you shoot him?
Yep, I can definitely see that last
It's
Crusader.
just long range concealed with 5s. You get another shot. You didn't move.
Oh, it's a hit.
Go straight through.
Oh no, and that's not a. No, that's just a bail.
It's just a bail.
Wow.
He's probably gonna run away though.
Maybe. All right, now we'll move over here. So, my infantry platoon is going to fire at the victors. I only got these 2 teams in this compound here that can fire.
Well, let's check this. 3.
3 shots.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits. So just the front 2.
One failed.
This guy failed here. 6 up firepower. He's dead. No.
Nothing. Okay. So I got the Semoventes and then the 2 little tanks.
Part of the death or glory.
Okay. So my Semoventes are going to blast away at the Grants. 2 shots each, needing 4s. Because these guys aren't death or glory.
Yep.
Alright, Semovente.
Oh, it's pretty good.
3
hits.
Not quite average.
As they lie, it's front armor 5, so I'm looking for 3s or better, basically. So
No
block
problem.
2, but there's a possible bail on that guy over there with the 3 or better.
Not happening.
Not happening.
Yeah, so these tanks can't do anything.
Well, he can fire at this guy. And I mean,
This guy?
Well, yeah, I mean, 1 shot.
All right.
I'd have to roll a 1, but, you know, you need to hit me on a 5. But
Stranger things have happened.
yeah.
No.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
But the expected thing does happen this time, and I believe that's it. So I didn't really. That first push I made was pretty epic, and then everything just kind of slowed down for me. But I am still pushing on towards that objective. But over here I've stalled a little bit. Not
That's
a horrible thing.
4.
Now this would be the bottom of 3, right?
Is
This
it?
is your, yeah.
I'm going to be rolling 3 dice. You're right.
All right. Well, let's see if his he's still got a platoon of tanks up in reserve. So you want to roll for those real quick?
So your turn's over?
Yeah.
Okay, well I got to do a few cleanup things here. So I have
Wait,
to...
I could assault those still, couldn't I?
If you wanted to.
No, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to wait a turn and try and soften you up. All right. So we'll wait. So we'll move on to the bottom of turn 3. Cleanup phase for the British. So we'll start with the platoon.
Yep, so platoon with the HQ. They need a 4.
They're still
They don't want to get up.
there.
These guys is more important. They need a 3. They
yeah.
do. So they're not unpinned.
So the 25-pounder platoon is...
Yeah, so here I got a remount, which he doesn't, and then last stand. And she's, so I have
So
a
he's still
bailed
bailed.
Crusader up there. Very
Alright.
cool, very cool.
I think
And
that's it,
then-
right?
Yeah, because nothing happened there.
Nothing over here.
So I'm going to see, get a reserve.
Oh, yeah.
I get 2, so I get both in.
What do you have left? Oh, the mortar. You have a mortar platoon as
I mean, a
well.
mortar platoon is kind of... I only put it in there because I had to put 2 points in. They're just going to hide behind this... Honestly, they're just going to hide behind this building here.
Okay. Over here, he did bring in both reserves, so another platoon of Valentines has come in.
Mm-hmm.
Also a, what is that, a
Just a 2-man mortar crew. They can't fire this turn, though.
81 mil mortars?
Yeah.
So then 3-inch mortar section has come in over here. This Valentine platoon is driven up. This Valentine platoon is driven up. And then these guys just stayed put. And that is it. So move on to the shooting step. First thing we're going to do is 25-pounders who are now unpinned are going to again drop a
Do something
barrage back here onto these mortars and guns and stuff back here.
We'll do that. So we'll get the 3 mortars and then 1 of the other each. Well, we got to see if we can get it. So the first try, yes.
It's a direct hit on the first try.
So here's for the mortars, needing 4s. So 2 of them are hit. So you can just mark them with dice for now. Here's for the Lancia and miss, and for the gun, I hit.
Okay, the 2
Yeah, just 3 or betters.
2 mortars. Oh,
Shoot, 2 possibles here. I think their firepower is only 4 up though, so here's 4 up.
Oh.
Wow. Alright. Well, that
2
unit's
mortars.
pinned and they're dead. So.
2 mortars wiped out.
And then your gun team gets a 4 better save.
Gun team. Oh man, my dice have gone cold. And the gun is dead. Wow, that was an effective artillery barrage.
Yeah, super lucky that one.
But my AA truck is still standing somehow. Okay, so
and those two are pinned.
They're all pinned, all right.
Yeah. Well, not the gun, not the truck, but the two.
The gun, the 20 or the howitzers and the mortar. Yeah. All right.
And then that's them. The 6-pounders will just fire at the last remaining piece.
All right, 6-pounder. Try to take out the rest of this German Panzer III platoon.
Yep. Just two hits. So you save both, or one's a possible bail. On 4 better. Nope, he's fine.
That platoon's still hanging around.
Still there. He's probably gonna remount though.
I hope so.
Yeah. These Vickers will fire into this.
Okay.
I'll need 5s.
Okay, two Vickers are within range, 2 are long range.
Need 5s. Just there's 4 there, and then another 6 needing 6s.
It's gonna be 12 more.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
12 more needing 6s.
Oh, they're actually pinned this time.
Okay, so the Elephantino platoon
is pinned.
Has been pinned.
Yeah, and then they're taking 6, 7 hits.
7 hits.
Yeah, this could wipe them out.
Good.
They're not dug in.
MVP, Vickers platoon.
3 or better. Oh my god, you saved only, well, 2 are dead.
2 are dead.
Which is bad.
That is very bad.
Yeah. The Italians are starting to fall apart.
My platoon has just gotten decimated. 2 mortars, a howitzer, 2 AT guns.
Yeah. And then just to wrap up this side, we'll fire the guys who are all kind of stuck there. So,
the pin platoon?
Yeah, so the pin platoon, we'll just fire into your platoon. You're all concealed and stuff, so.
Okay.
These guys are going to need, normally it would be 4s, concealed 5, slow firing 6, 1 hit. The HQ is not, they need 5s, nope, so just 1 hit.
Oh wow.
Still need
another
6.
fail.
Nope.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I think if you would have got him.
Yeah, well, they're not pinned though, that's kind of the bad thing, so they can still kind of force something on me, unfortunately.
Now you got an unpinned 25-pounder platoon. Yeah, okay,
so
we'll come over and do the tanks. Start up with the Grants.
Alright.
Is it 2 shots per gun?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no, not the small gun. The small gun's still only 1.
Alright.
That'll be the black dice needing 4s.
Okay.
So we got, these are the ones we care about. Those are main gun. So 1 main gun, or 4 main guns and 1 pop gun.
So one each?
Like that? And that's AT. I think it's 18-9. I'll double check.
I'll start with the small 37 mil hit.
Yeah. So you need a 3 to tie that. You bounce it so you can take that away. So
this guy here for the big gun.
Yeah. You tie it, so leave it there.
Fail.
That's a fail. That's a fail, and that's a tie. So,
right.
So the
tie here.
Tie. He's bailed.
Bailed.
Yeah, because it's a 3 or better, and it's a tie. So he's just
a tie. Yeah.
No, he's bailed out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
bailed out. All right. This bailout.
He's fine.
So just this guy here is going to be.
Well, no, these 2 guys failed.
Oh,
so I got to roll firepower for those guys. So these are for destroying them. So those 2 guys are dead.
That is insane. All right. Yeah. What's left of my sim event? I lost 2, and I had 1 bailed.
Mm-hmm.
And then these Valentines here are going to blast away.
Same thing. Need 4, 5s actually. Then all total miss. These 3 are going to fire into that little tank platoon there. Needing 4s.
Oh. Damn. All right then.
But it's front armor except this guy, so you just need a 2 or better.
So 2 or better on these here.
That's super beating.
That bounces back. Yeah. And then the guy hitting it from the rear.
Yeah. That's a tie too. Oh no, that's a penetrating hit because it's a.
Okay, from the rear.
Yeah, from the rear. I still need. Well, he's dead.
Oh, I'm running out of the explosion markers here.
I got some over here.
Okay. Wow, my whole force has been. Okay, well, I think
there's more pin markers.
Your Vickers hasn't even fired yet.
These ones, yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Oh, they killed. That's right.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for your show. You still got these 2.
Yeah, I was gonna just try to drop a bomb. I can't because everything's too close, unfortunately. The way things work, I don't think they can really... Yeah, there's not too much they can do. Their range is very short, too, so I can't even go all the way back there. So, no, I'm just going to assault, or try to.
Alright, we'll set up the assault. The Valentine platoon is rolling into this square here, and they're going to tank assault me.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to use my pizza bombs.
Not quite yet.
Not
so
yet.
Only the two here could get into contact with that. I didn't want to go into the building, because I believe I have to do a cross-check or whatever. So,
okay.
So only those two there can go in. They need 4s. So 1, so that guy's crushed under 4. And now you motivate the counterattack. You do have your company commander, so you get to re-roll. That's a 4. Well, you have a company commander nearby.
If company commander's gonna have to motivate these boys. Yeah, he does.
So anyone within 4 of that team, so these guys here, they can be in the assault. So now you can decide if you want to use pizza bombs.
Yeah, I'm using the pizza bombs. I mean, I got to use them at some point.
Yeah, so you can just pop out this guy here.
I have guys, I think, inside the buildings too.
Yeah, that's your like company commander.
I think I have some guys we're supposed to be in there.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of guys in there. So those guys can pop out.
Yeah, so we got 5 teams total.
Yeah, we can do, so it'd be 3 on this guy, 1 on this guy, 1 on that guy.
Okay, so
just do the 3 on that guy. You need to hit me, so you need it's on your skill, which is a 4. So
come on, guys.
You got 2 hits, so put him next to him. Next guy is a 1 hit. Hit him 2. Next guy. No. Yep. Alright, so it is now your anti-tank 3 because of pizza bombs. My top armor is 1, so now if I roll a 1 or a 2, this is bad. So the guy who has 2 hits, he's okay. The guy who has 1 hit is okay.
Darn.
Yeah, but I still have to motivate the counterattack.
The pizza bombs didn't help. Is that one so I can use them again, or is that it?
I think it's once.
One use.
Yeah. Until the end of the turn.
Oh, okay,
so basically, if we keep going back and forth, you still have pizza bombs.
Pizza time! So pizza here soon.
Yeah, my motivation is only a 4 though, so.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. So, I'm gonna use lucky. I'm burning my lucky card. Need a 4.
Got it.
So they're gonna stick around.
Okay.
He's gonna go there. So it's the same thing. So 1 swing over here on that guy for 4. Next guy, and next guy. So these 2 guys are dead.
Oh, I don't even get to save, huh?
No, not in assaults.
Okay, so
that's the most brutal part.
I just have 3 left on these.
We gotta motivate first.
Okay, let's see if we can do this.
You get to reroll because of the commander.
Captain.
No. So they gotta back up 6 inches. At least 6 inches from all the teams here. So you got to give me like 6 inches of clearance.
Move on to the top of the next Italian turn. It's looking very grim suddenly. My platoon has been pushed out of the village, away from the objective, and there's a wall of Valentines blocking it. And my 2 little tanks can't do anything. I got 1 left here, bailed, and then 1 upright. I got 1 gun left, 1 Panzer III left, and then my platoon over here is the biggest thing I have left. And then I still have the 290mm.
Which haven't done that much.
They haven't
Surprisingly,
done
they usually do a lot more work, but you've been kind of whiffing on their hits.
So, cleanup phase.
Yeah, so we'll start with getting back in there. Yeah, that's a no. So it's we do the last stand at the end. So these guys should be pinned as well because of the assault. So you can try to unpin them as well. So they just need a. They do.
Alright, they're getting motivated, alright.
Unpin here. They do. Get back in here. You do.
Okay.
Get unpin over there.
Unpin my mortar team.
They do. And unpin your artillery as well. They do.
Okay, so good. I was running out of pin markers.
Yeah. Now we do last stand though. So we have a last stand there because there's only 1 guy in good spirits. They're on a 3 though. They're fine. Last stand for Elefantino Man. He's gone.
He's toast. Elefantino's toast.
Yeah.
My mortar is probably gonna have to take 1 as well.
Yes, because he's got 1 guy left.
He's gone.
Yeah. And then
my platoons.
P3. That's the last one. He sticks around.
Okay, I needed him. If I don't have any chance at all, it's going to have to be him.
And I think that's it for your cleanup. So.
All right, move on to movement phase. The Italian commander is going to take what's left of his pizza bombs, and we're going to withdraw. We're pulling out, boys. There's no way I can.
Mamma mia.
There's no way I could pull this off at this point. So we're just going to wrap it up. So I thought I had a good push. I drove those Indians out. I was in a good spot, and then my Panzer III platoon got decimated by those 6-pounders. It went south for me there.
Well, honestly, if that had survived, then you probably would have won, because
my Panzer III platoon.
Yeah, because if they had pinned, which they were both times, and your Panzer IIIs were able to thin out some stuff here and stay in the fight, because one more assault and you're only 5 or 6 shots over here, because these guys weren't there.
Right. Oh yeah, if I had a Panzer
III
platoon over there with the yeah,
because that second push would have done me in, because you would have probably killed all these guys, and artillery, if they can't retreat, they just get captured, right? So
nice.
that means everything over here would have been gone, right? And then it's what do I have over here to push you off, right? So
losing the Panzer III platoon was essentially the end for me on this side.
Yeah, they didn't. I mean, the 6-pounders, these 2 stupid 6-pounders did the most damage. They did good. Yeah, because these got wiped out pretty quickly.
I played with 6-pounders once before, but it was late war, and like they didn't do anything.
They don't do anything.
But in this setting,
they're
pretty good.
I mean, your front armor is 5, so you know you're saving on a 4 or 3 at long range, and the firepower is 4. I got lucky too. I rolled a lot of 4s on the firepower, thankfully. And then you got really unlucky with the Grants, because you had 8 shots against Grants with my front armor of 5, and you like missed all of them basically.
Yeah.
Which probably should have wiped the Grants, or at least forced me to
take a test.
Because then the Semaventes could turn and start to support.
That was the plan, but I was hoping to get up there and dig in.
Your Lancias didn't do as much as they normally do either.
Oh, these? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it did it. It might have killed. Maybe.
I think you got a Crusader or 2, but like you want to kill the Valentines, right? Not Crusaders are not super.
Yeah, I split them up. I mean, this guy was in a decent spot to be able to rotate and shoot both ways. Mm-hmm. This guy not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then I had no chance over here. I thought I was going to just swarm up there, dig in around to get within whatever the distance was, and dig in, be in the buildings.
Well, the Valentines are tough for the Italians. Honestly, I probably should have just done like a Grant formation. Then it probably would have been, swung the other way and been really easy for you. Because you could just bullied them off, because they're not very good in assaults. But the Italians are rough. I don't know.
Seems to be a universal thing. The Italians in every game suck.
No, they're...
At least when I'm playing.
They're good in this game. Kevin's really good at playing the Italians. But he has a lot of tanks, a lot of little annoying tanks. So
the tanks are tough, even the little ones. I mean,
well, the thing with the little ones, they get hit on 4s. So I think the way I just don't have the models. But like Kevin, for example, has like 20 M14 tanks. So imagine if you had 20 M14 tanks. I can't stop.
I can just swarm in.
Yeah, that's game.
Swarm of bees,
man.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. This was everything spread out really well. When I would always see Flames of War, I would see parking lots of tanks. I don't know if that's more Team Yankee thing.
Well, so the thing I always tell people with Team Yankee is that essentially every vehicle is the size of a King Tiger in Flames of War.
Right.
Like every vehicle, or bigger. So it's like, imagine having like 20 King Tigers on the table, plus infantry.
Especially if there's any kind of terrain that constricts the...
Like Team Yankee, I think you need either a bigger table, or some people like to play it in like 6 mil.
6 mil would be cool. But that'd be fun.
Team Yankee's fun too, but I think you just need a bigger table, or restrict the amount of points, basically.
Yeah, so anyway, it's a fun game. For all you people that want to see us play Battlefront, or Battle Group, I'm sorry. I have the books. I'm still working on it. If you really want us to play, and you want to come onto this channel with me one day, off the channel, just privately, and teach me how to play the game with my minis on the table and stuff, let me know, because I would be happy to do that. If someone who's knowledgeable with the game that can kind of walk me through it and get me started with it, because it's kind of daunting looking at that book. I have to admit, it's.
We only have so much rule space in our head.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And I exceeded that like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think like I've got right now, Flames of War, Sharp Practice, and maybe like Saga. I think those are the 3 that I can play without like pretty. Like I feel confident teaching people how to play. Other than that, Bolt Action and Chain of Command, that's all you for me.
Yeah,
You have
I got
to tell
those.
me how to do.
It's like the old thing. It's like between both of us, we know everything.
Yeah, maybe.
Whatever I don't know, you know.
Except Battle Group.
Except Battle Group.
Dude, Battle Group was hard when people were trying to get us to play in Southern California too. When version 3 was, when people were getting annoyed with version 3, and it was daunting then too. We were all just like, maybe we're just dumb. I don't know.
That's what I feel sometimes.
But yeah, it's a daunting rule set.
It is, but it looks cool. But so yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry. Again, if you know the game and you want to help us learn it, just contact me somehow.
Yeah, we got the models.
We got everything we need. We just need someone that knows what they're doing. So anyway, thanks to Johnny for coming over. He brought all the terrain. He brought everything. So I appreciate that. Get something different on the channel, different time period, different game, different scale. So really cool. And as usual, check out our Patreon if you want to get behind the scenes look at what we're doing here. Get special content, special remote games, which we're going to be playing one this week as well. Sharp Practice, and Facebook group, all other social media stuff as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah.